What is up, y'all? I think we're live. We think we've been live. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. All right. It's a little bit of a late stream, but you know what I mean? Better late than never. We didn't catch that one. Damn. Okay. Let me mute this. All right, let's do it. Let's go make some plays. What the hell? All right. We gotta go prize picks first, obviously. Sam Darnold, no interceptions. Do you want plays today, or we want plays that's gonna last us that we have to wait for? We can make two plays. We got Millen. I'm not even gonna try that last name. Under 16.5 points. We're doing straight sharp money right now. So we got Milan, Mom. Okay, we got him under 16.5 points. We got Kale Combs under 5.5 points. Wow, that's pretty low. This looks like it's gonna be all college. Joshua Jefferson. Do you have any other big looking ones? Gary Harris. There's only $146 in there, but it is plus 137. And every book looking pretty solid. Let's take a look at the fantasy optimizer. Reed Shepard, under 6 rebounds. They got 6.5. We can make a couple plays here, so let's go back. Yeah, this is a good play too. Let's make a sharp money play. We got Milan, we got Combs, and we could probably go Jefferson, minus 128. And just make this a college basketball parlay. Where was the Gary Harris one? The liquidity's not quite where I would like it. I don't think it pops up on here. Is that PRAs? 6 PRAs? That is terrible. Alright, I'm going to have to lock this one in. Make this a full college basketball play. Joshua Jefferson under his points. Was that 16.5 also? 16.5. Alright, so here we go. Oh, 2 players on the same team? Never mind. We'll take him off. And we can add the Gary Harris play. Under 6.5 PRAs. I guess he's like non-existent. That's not it. Whoa, bro, whoa. Under 6.5 PRAs. That is horrendous. Is Giannis coming back? Alright, here we go. 3-man. Let me see. So 16, 5.5, all unders. Post this in the chat. We got ourselves a prize pick slip. Dang, don't go. Alright, prize picks. If you're on prize picks, here's a slip that I'm taking. And if you like it, you can tail it. I got a lot going on here. There is more prize pick value, so I'm going to make another prize pick slip. This one's going to have plays that are until Sunday, so be prepared to wait a little bit. Hopefully we cash plays that are today, and then we just have to chill until Sunday with a parlay that has potential. No interceptions for Mr. Sammy D. Alright, so I'm okay taking that play. I wouldn't mind taking this Milan play, but we're already in there. Zay Flowers under 5.5 receptions. In the 130s on here, so let's take this one play too. Zay Flowers under 6 catches. Would he be catching it? Oh, I mean, last game, shoot. Got a. Alright, and what else we got? Jared Goff over 33.5 pass attempts against the Lions. That's highly likely. It is higher than Pinnacle's limit, and we are getting a better discount, or a better price. This is basically just going to be a Sunday play. And then I'll probably make one more with stuff over here. Denny over 8.5 assists. That is a lot of assists. Let's make this play right here. So we got Jared Goff over 33.5 pass attempts. Alright, Sunday play. You do have to wait till Sunday, but it's okay. It's okay. I'd rather take a play that we have to wait and actually cash it than just try to cook up a play and force some plays that aren't the most profitable. All right, here's another one. I'll put these in my Discord at the end of the stream. So if you're on stream, you got them. I guess I can put them in the Discord now, actually. I've had to do this on my phone. All my games I'll be playing. I'll be playing games. All right. My entries. While we're waiting. I could just share it, right? And here is, what is this on Prize Picks? Alright, so there's one play. I'm good on that one. And then we got football Sunday. Chill, man. Damn. Not gonna let me do this. Where's my phone getting so slow? Prize Picks 2B's acting up. Alright, so we got 2 plays right there on Prize Picks. Let's go look at somewhere else. Underdog. I think I have a profit boost on underdog, so we gotta do underdog play. As soon as I get this in. Alright, here we go. Underdog is next. Is there any more plays? There are more plays we could take. There's a bunch of plays. I do want to take some basketball for today. NBA. We got Reed Shepard under 6. This looks like the okay play. Denny over 8.5 assists. That is an insanely high amount of assists. We're not getting any odds. We're not getting any EV over Pinnacle, but everywhere else is pretty much up there. Maybe I'll pass on it just for that one thing in particular, and just look for better plays. Let's go over here. Nothing. Over 2.5 made threes. These are more like straight plays. I do have to make an Onyx play too, so let's take a look at underdog. Well, let's look at the full scope and see where the higher value is. Sam Darnold, we took that already. Adam Thielen on Dabble, $4,000 that he's not going to get 16 receiving yards. Better, we got that one already. Underdog, we could take this underdog play. All right, let's head over to underdog, and we have a 50% profit boost. So let's take that. Let's scroll on up. Keegan Murray, under 6.5 rebounds. All right, under his rebounds, we got Tameen Lipsy, under 15.5 player points. Just make sure that it's a 3x. So you're getting paid on here. Aaron Jones, I'm going to skip over football and try to do a play that's going to be good for today. We got that play already. A lot of football on here. We took him. All right, let's look at the optimizer. Ooh. If I put 3, it's not gonna show up. Onyeka. If I take him off, I mean, there's a lot of plays here actually. We could take this Onyeka play and just trust that their line is off. Hopefully it's still there. Over 23.5 points and rebounds. If this is here, we must lock this in as soon as possible. All right. So here's the play. Under 6.5, under 15. Oh shit. I don't think that was 15. Was it 15? Oh, it was 15. All right, let's go. Lock it as soon as you can. All right, here's the play. Here's an underdog slip. Where am I going? All right, underdog, we out here. So we got a 50% profit boost. I'm just putting $10 on there. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm only putting in what I should for the account, the amount that I have in my account. So on underdog, I only have like $500 in there. So I should be playing $5 slips, but we're gonna go 10. And that's kind of how you do bankroll management. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You don't want to run out of money trying to make a parlay because you're not guaranteed to hit any of these. But you are making all profitable picks. So we got this play over here, 60% chance, 61% chance. DraftKings has their line at 25, and so is parlay play. They're not the sharpest of books, but they're 2 data points. Those are 2 data points that we have. And getting this at 23.5 means that we are getting a good price on it. We're getting good. I guess you can call it a discount. It's like a stat slice, right? So there's our underdog play, and I mean his PRAs are 27.5, 23.5. We should be pretty good on that one. So let me share this on my Discord real quick. Okay. I don't think I'm going to share any of these. I'll share this on them. I'll share this one. Actually, I won't share it. It's not going to go on there. I was going to share it on Twitter. X, post it. So there's underdog. There was a lot of underdog I saw, so we might have to make some more underdog plays. Jordan Walsh. Not much EV unless you're putting it in a 6-man. So we could build a 6-man right now. Keegan Murray. We did get the Keegan Murray play. The liquidity is insane. But that would be for a 6-man. So if you wanted to do a 6-man, this is a great play. If you want to do a 3-man, I mean, you could do 2 3-mans, and then hopefully you go 5 or 6 at least, and cash that way. Let's see what else. This Onyeka play is crazy though. Let's see if there's anything just for Matthew Stafford over 34.5 pass attempts. Let's build a 6-man. This is gonna be This is gonna be like not all the plays are today. I'm gonna pass that play because we already took it, and let's go with Jordan Walsh under 7.5 points. Ty Johnson. I will take this play. Ty Johnson under 14.5 receiving yards. Calvin Austin. So basically what I'm looking for is a lot of liquidity, more than what they're offering at Pinnacle and Bet105, 2 sharp books, and then we want our odds to be lower than theirs. So they're in the 130s. Anytime that I see that their bets are in the 130s, I'm going to take that play. So we got that one. Kimani. This one's okay. Michael Wilson. They were asking for plus 124, but there's no sharp books offering this line, so that's what's kind of stopping me from just smashing it like we did the other plays. So that would make me come over here, and then we can fill it out with the rest of these. So this is basically going to be an NFL play. We have a lot of NFL plays, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that we have to wait because it's only Thursday, and we're not taking any plays that are today. Well, we have this play. Oh, no, that is Sunday. Yeah. So we have to wait for a lot of these plays. Tua over his score. Let me go ahead and do my 3 data points for this one, and make sure that we have 3 solid points. So the Stafford play is legit. They have 35.5 favored, and then Pinnacle. So we have to like try to lock this play in as soon as possible. Not getting Pinnacle odds is kind of sketchy in my opinion, but Stephon Diggs over 4.5 receptions. All right, so what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see that there's a an adjustment on the payout, but if you put it in a flex play, I think it stays the same, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Let's add 2 more and see what happens. The Stephon play is on here too, so we're good on the Stephon Diggs play. Troy Franklin, Xavier Worthy, Lil Jordan. His name is Lil Jordan. Humphrey. These names are crazy, man. People knew anything for these names. Russell Westbrook under 27.5. That's a wild card. I'm going to pass on the wild card. We got Shaden Sharp over 21.5 points. I do like this one. At that 22, so at least I know that I'm looking at the right plays because that one got bumped. Jackson, I'm not going to take his under. I'll pass on his under. All-Star Thompson over PRAs. We need like lock-ins. Derek Queen over 7.5 rebounds. Okay, we're going to have to be quick because I know this one's not going to last long. How many plays do we have? I think we need one more play. Hurry up. Stephon Diggs. We can go with this guy's saves. Over 25.5 saves. It looks good. Or should we take Nick Clifford? Over 3.5 rebounds. I don't know who this guy is, so I'm kind of hesitant to take that play. But it is a good play. I need to find one fast. Let's just take this guy. Over 25.5 saves. Alright, so here's our 3-man. Just putting $5 on it. Make sure nothing changed. 7.5, 14, 34. Over 4.7 rebounds. Alright, we're locking it. We got a 6-man. If you don't want to do a 6-man, you can split this up into 2 3-mans. We could have took 3 3-man plays, and then you don't have to worry about doing the whole flex thing. But one thing with the 6-man is you don't have to put up as much money. So if you do 3 3-mans, you kind of have to put up. If you wanna have around the same payout, then you have to put like 5, or you do 10. Let's say you do 10 10 10 to get $60. So if you get 2 right, you get 120, and then you spend $30 to get 120. On a 6-pick flex, you only have to put up. You don't have to put up as much money to get that 125. Obviously, you have to get all 6 right to get there. So it's kind of better if you do 2 3-man plays. That way, if one does cash and the other one doesn't, you're profiting. So the 3-mans are very enticing to take over a 6-man, just because of the fact that for 6-mans, in order to actually make a good profit, you have to get them all right. So you can do this however you want. I decided to make it a six pick flex. If you prefer not to do the 6 pick flex, just split them up. These are all really good plays. I could also just take my top 3 plays from here and make my own 3-man, which actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. If this Derek Queen play is still here, I'm probably going to do it. And we'll just build a 3-man out of our 6, just in case the 6 doesn't hit. I do like this Matthew Stafford over 34.5. So this is a little bit ill-advised because you don't want to like overexpose yourself. If like this guy doesn't get his rebounds, then I'm screwed on like all my parlays or like a couple of them. So you don't want to put too much money into one play. But Jeremy Grant under 8.5 rebound assists. No pinnacle odds, so that's kind of stopping me from going all the crazy on it. The Derek Queen play is crazy, and the Stephon Diggs play is crazy. So I might go Stephon Diggs. This might be my 3-man. Steph Curry under 4.5 threes. No thanks. Jeremy Grant though. Should we just throw the Jeremy Grant? Oh, it's gone. All right. Let's go Stephon Diggs over 4.5 catches, and then we've got ourselves a 3 pick. Let me make sure everything's right. 3, yeah. All right. So here it is. If you wanted a 3-man, this would be the 3-man that I take out of the 6 pick flex I took. So underdog is pretty solid right now. Hopefully we hit these. Shaden Sharp over 24.5. That's a good play too. He's been balling lately. So let's see what else we got. Where else should we go? We got a couple prize picks, a couple underdogs. Let's look at Dabble really quickly. If we're not in any of these plays yet, then I will take it. We do have Rico Dowdle on his under on touchdowns already in a parlay on underdog, so I'll probably pass on that. And a lot of it looks like it's just Sunday stuff. Not too bad. Let's see over here. Tajay Spears. So again, nothing really till Sunday. So if you're looking for plays for today, there's not much. You could take Jalen Duren over 11 rebounds. We're getting a basically discount on that hook right there. The Russell Westbrook play is not too bad either, just because of the line discrepancy. Minus 132 on Pinnacle. So let me try to lock this play in. What's stopping you? All right, so we'll go Jalen Duren, not Brunson. Over 11 rebounds. Then we got Westbrook. Under 34.5 PRAs. And we could probably take one off of Bogey, under 1.5 threes. That looks like a good play, to be quite honest with you. I do like the Adam Thielen play though, so I might take Adam Thielen. And we do have to wait till Sunday on it, but I like it a lot. So I'm willing to wait until Sunday for this play to lock. As long as he shows up at some point. Adam Thielen under 15.5 receiving yards. Alright, let's see how much we can get down here. Alright, $12. So we have a dabble play. It's not going to cash until Sunday, but we do have a play. So it's going up on the Discord. Alright, there we go, dabble. That's about all I saw for dabble, so we can move on to a DraftKings Pick 6. No college basketball on DraftKings. And we do have, I think, an NFL parlay boost for today. It has to be 4 picks. Let me look at my promos. Yeah, right there. So 30% profit boost, but it has to be 4 picks. So let's head on over there. NFL. Alright, so today, we're looking for today. Kyle Pitts receptions. Not much of a discount on Pinnacle, but the other books look pretty solid. So we can take the Kyle Pitts under 5.5 receptions. Yeah, I didn't see much on here for NFL today either. It's all college, so we're going to have to come straight off of the fantasy optimizer, which isn't a bad thing. I do like the optimizer, but like you could tell right now that the options are pretty slim. Like we basically have to just pick whatever is on here. Baker over 19.5 completions. That's, I mean, it's not much of a boost. We're just banking on the fact that we have a profit boost for this one. Receptions, or completions actually. Okay. Any more for today? Kirk Cousins over 19.5. So, I mean, now at this point, we're not really making any profitable plays. I might skip this for now. If I find something off stream, I'll definitely put it in my Discord. So make sure you guys are in my Discord. Like I'll be telling you on my profile, link tree, and my Discord is right here. You click on it, you join, and this is how it looks. All right, so you got tabs or channels for each DFS app. So if you are on Prize Picks and you want my Prize Picks plays, boom, right there, they're all in there. The links are in there. You just click the link, it'll show up. So make sure you guys are on there. Let's take a look one more time, and if I don't see anything, we'll move on from here. Just the Kyle Pitts play. The Baker play is good too. I do like the Baker play, even though these odds are a little low for my liking. Kirk Cousins passing completions. This is just too low. Like nobody's really offering any value except for Caesars, so I'm not gonna force anything just to make a play. We have plays on other apps, so that's why it's good to have multiple sports books so that you can you have options. Not all the plays are going to be on the same app. So if you're just on one app, look at this here right here. We don't have to make this play right here. $30,000 on the Clippers to beat the Rockets. Is it gone already? Damn. What was that? What was that? 135. They took the money line off. So no play there. Let's look at. These are going to be like straight up plays. I'd rather take these plays straight up. This isn't until Sunday. The Chiefs are heavily favored over the Chargers at the moment. There's not that much liquidity, but minus 238, you're getting minus 285 on here, so that's still a pretty high value play. As far as EV goes, you're getting a positive EV on this one, either on DraftKings or on Onyx odds. They got the same odds. Everywhere else is super juiced up. So if you want to bet on the Chiefs, there you go. Do it on Onyx odds or on here. I don't really like the fact that they're only telling me to put $5 on here. That's basically meaning that the value is not quite there. So I might pass on here. What else do we have? Rebet. Let's just go to the optimizer. And then if not, Jeremy Fear is under his points. So there's more value coming out on underdog. Let's see here. Let's go to rebet real quick. Golden State Warriors money line. Minus 135, 4%. Where is my rebet? Oh. So these are going to be straight plays. I'm not sure how much longer we have on these sweepstake books like rebet and stuff, so I'm just trying to capitalize while I can. We got the Novig alert, and we got the Profit X alert, and we got the Sports Zeno alert. So we've been told that the days are coming, but not on all the books yet. So until the books actually tell me, or I can't actually make a bet, then I'm going to keep trying to bet on these things. So what was the play? It was Golden State money line at minus 135. I guess I could have just typed it into. Are they playing today? When is this game? Oh, it's not till tomorrow. I'll place it anyways. It's still a good play. 4% profit boost. Or EV edge. Come on, man. Why did it tell me I gotta log in again? Rebet's acting up right now. We might have to come back to this. I'm gonna try to make that play, but not right now. Let's look at I did have an Onyx odds profit boost. This will probably be the last play I make because I gotta hop off here. But let's do the Onyx odds 67% profit boost. So very specific percent. And we gotta go NFL. So to take that off, just NFL. We got 3 results, so basically we might have to just take these 3. The David Sills under 2.5 receptions play for today. Oh, it's not 1-33, so not like in this right now. We might have to come back and look at it throughout the day. We do. I mean, we're running out of time, but we do have some plays that we can make. The Buccaneers 4th quarter money line. Where would I find that one? At minus 145. Okay, so we have that play. This play is no longer there. Bijan over 119. Rushing and receiving. So they have one, yeah, right here, over 119. So we got 2 plays. The Devin Sills play, I would probably be okay taking it because we're still getting a good discount over the sharp books, even though it's at minus 140, because I'm not really seeing anything else that stands out. David Sills. Tyler Algier over 1 touchdown. That would be like a straight play. I'll just make that play myself. Let's go with the Devin Sills play. We're doing under 2.5. David, I'm messing up this guy's name. David Sills, under 2.5 receptions. It's at minus 140, not the best EV, but we have a 67% profit boost, so let's try to lock this one in. All right, so we have an EV play, 67% profit boost on Onyx odds for tonight's football game. This one's going in my Discord, so make sure you guys are in the Discord to get this link. Right here. All right. I think we're going to call it